Alright fellas, if you've seen my last two videos, you see I'm doing some journals of my vintage antique toy collection and other items. We're going to start doing some close-ups now and more detailed information, and there's still a lot of questions about these items that I am not by any means an expert on, so anybody can write some comments and put what they might know about these items. It would be greatly appreciated. Alright, so this will be journal entry number 1 of the close-ups of the toys. We're starting out with two scoop and dumps, they were called, okay. One's a Wynadotte, and one is made by a company called Roberts. Okay, now, what I love about these two in particular is that the idea, the concept behind them is actually 100% in use today in every garbage pickup that you see, especially the container pickup. This one here is a Wynadotte. You can see the pretty fancy paint job it originally had. This is in poor condition, rusty on the wheels, okay. See, it says Wynadotte there. Okay, this is 1940s or so. And just like a garbage truck today would pick up your dumpster and dump it, this scoops up the dirt and dumps it in the back. Now, I can't help but think that the people who came up with the new garbage trucks basically got the idea from these old toys. It was just ingenious. And my grandson, my youngest grandson, loves playing with these toys. I let him play with them. See, they're not in pristine condition, some of them. They're not in pristine condition, so giving them a couple more nicks and whatever is not going to harm them. And, you know, letting them sit on the shelf and collect dust is not doing anybody any good at this point in their life. So I let him play with some of them. This is one I let him play with. I can give him a bucket of gravel and he can spend the whole entire day playing with this toy. He just absolutely loves it. So that's the Wynadotte scoop and dump. Okay. And next up, I'm going to show you scoop and dump made by Roberts. The toy is made by a company called Roberts. Now the bed is not fastened. The little hinge in the back was broken. Okay, but I did repaint this many years ago. But it's in good condition. The wheels are in good condition. The scoop is in perfect condition. As you can see, it's got a beautiful grill to it. Really beautiful. Very heavy, the scoop. It's very heavy steel. Very heavy. And so I love using my little turntable here to show these things. So, as I said, this is not fastened properly. It's missing the little bar that goes across there. It's like a pivot bar. Okay, I just never got around to fixing it. It's no big deal at all. It can be fixed easily. This is one of my favorites, just because of the size, and again, because of the scoop and dump. I really like this one a lot. So, this one stays on the shelf. This one does not get played with anymore, since it's been repainted. Okay, so that's the Roberts scoop and dump. Next up is an item that a friend of mine here on YouTube, Jan Coates, requested seeing a close-up of. Now, to the best of my knowledge, this tractor here that you see, the dozer, okay, with the bucket loader, obviously, this goes up quite high. To the best of my knowledge, when I've seen similar ones online, this is a Marx. Now, I've found no marking on it at all, but I believe it's a Marx, M-A-R-X, Marx brand toy. And the tracks are still in good shape. It's very rusty. And again, I actually do let my grandson play with this one, and he absolutely loves it. I give him this this dozer and that Wynadotte truck, and I'm telling you, you don't see him the rest of the day. He is as happy as can possibly be. And he has a lot of new toys. He has a lot of new plastic toys, but he loves these two toys. They're his favorite. Like I said, I just dump out a pail of gravel, and I love to watch him. He's only 5 years old, 6 years old, and I love to watch him playing with these vintage antique toys. That one there from the 1940s. And this one here, I don't know the age, but the ones similar to it I've seen online were 1950s. And trying to do some close-ups here so you guys that might have one that is in fact marked could recognize it and tell me. And there are two handles here, one on each side, which I suspect at one time connected to that dump to pick it up and hold it in place. And there's a slot in the middle. So I don't know. I have to say I don't know. Okay, I'm not going to, tell you I know something that I'm guessing at. All I know is from similar ones I've seen, this is around 1950, all metal except the tracks, and it's beautiful. It really is. It's a real eye catcher. So as I said, my friend Jan out there, a shout out to you. I know you wanted to see a close-up of this one. It's about, from front to back, including the bucket, it's about 13 inches long and about 6 inches wide. So it's a good sized toy, all steel, and it's definitely an antique. So, alright fellas, that's the first little grouping, the Roberts, the Wynadotte, and what I believe is a Marx dump dozer. To me it looks like a Caterpillar. And so I'll be back with more. The next grouping will be Buddy L trucks, and from 1930s to 1950s. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and please share whatever info you might have. Book 'em, Daniel.